have you.
I'm glad to be here. This thing has been going on now for about almost 15 years. Feel like it's bigger and bigger every year. But I always look forward to every year. A lot of great people, a lot of great groups, a lot of companies coming up now. I'm trying to be part of it.
You're one of them now, yeah. Well, we got some questions here that were submitted earlier from you guys, the guests of the 2015 FitExpo, and we're going to get right down to it. We're going to start rolling right now. So now that you have your own supplement company, the Ronnie Coleman Signature Series, what would you say is more difficult, owning your own company or preparing for your 8 Mr. Olympia titles?
This is probably the easiest question of the night. It's definitely going to be owning my own company. A lot of doing this for everything. I got a whole lot of rest. I only have one thing to focus on. Now I'm owning my own supplement company. I got a job in, I got to go over to schoolwork. I remember one thing last year, this is our 30th year with this company. One thing last year, I was in Australia doing a tour, and in 3 days, I got 1 hour of rest. Because I was doing 3 appearances a day, trying to eat, at least 4 or 5 times a day, and trying to get a workout in. Also, by the time I get through doing all of that, by the time I get back to the room, that is 30 minutes to an hour. Get the rest in before I have to let the feet. On the body, and probably it is the hardest thing I've done in my life. Not far.
It's never enough time. Never enough time.
Never enough time.
Who's your biggest motivation when competing for your 8 Mr. Olympia titles? And now that you're a business owner, who is your biggest motivation now?
Well, for me, I've always been a very competitive person. So I think my biggest motivation is myself, because I'm always competing against myself. I'm always trying to become a better person or a better athlete, or whatever it is I'm trying to do. I'm always trying to be very good at it, and I always work real hard at it. I always put like 1,000% my hard work into it. So for me, it's always just me trying to get better and be better. So I kind of like motivate myself that way.
I know you're trying to be a better business person too.
Yeah, for me, I'm always gunning for that #1 spot in just about anything I do. I'm always trying to be the best at it. Like I said, I kind of like self-motivate myself by challenging myself to be the very best at it and whatever I do.
You're your own harshest critic.
Exactly.
So you had double hip replacement surgery just a few months ago. And how's everything going after your surgery? And when do you expect to be 100% back in the gym?
Well, I'm training 5 days a week now, and I'm feeling a lot of pain, but pain is a part of life for me. I've been in pain just about all my whole entire life. When you lift an iron, you lift it kind of like heavy weights. You always fight against your body. You never 100%. I've never been 100% completely healed. Even when I was winning all those Olympics, I just honey and this, and I was always having problems with my back. But like I say, I was just fighting the pain and trying to put it out of my mind and continue to get better at it. Right now, I just started doing squats and leg press and hack squats probably about a couple months ago. And like I said, it's very painful, but pain is part of what I do. So I'm just trying to put it out of my mind and trying to focus on getting better and better each and every single day. Because I've come a long way, since the first day of me having where I had one hip replaced. I think it was July the 31st. The next one, August 13th, so it was like 2 weeks apart. So they're all using one against the other. But it's gotten a lot better. I had a lot of problems with one of my hips because it was way far gone. So the doctor said they had a hard time knocking the second one, and then they had to put a whole lot more screws. He said this was going to take a whole lot longer. So I think about another year and a half. I think I'll be almost 100% here, but I'm fighting hard every day to get better each and every single day. Things are going very well.
Ain't nothing gonna stop you.
Never.
Looking back at your 8 Mr. Olympia titles, which year was your favorite and why?
That's always going to be one of the easiest questions ever because it's always going to be the first one. Always. Because for me, I got into the sport for a free membership in the gym, number one, first of all. Number two, I never thought in a million years I could even be a pro bodybuilder because I was always just doing it for the free membership. Because I was working full-time for the police department and that was my main focus and that was my job and that's where I got my money from and that was my career. And that's what I always thought I was going to be, police officer.
But you never forget your first time.
I never forget the first one, but like I said, I never even dreamed about being Mr. Olympia. Like I said, I was just doing it, just for the free membership. Because the guy who got me into the sport, he had to practically beg me to do it. Because I never ever wanted to be a bodybuilder. I always just worked out as a hobby. I started when I was 12 years old. And it's always something that I look forward to doing each and every single day. It kind of relaxed me and put me in a good frame of mind. And I thoroughly enjoyed it and I had a lot of fun doing it.
What did that moment feel like when you were announced the winner of your very first Mr. Olympia? Can you even put into words what was rushing through your mind, your body when you were declared the winner?
Well, it took me a few minutes to even realize that I had won, but it was by far the greatest moment and the greatest feelings that I ever had in my whole entire life. And I don't think anything could replace that moment as being the greatest moment of my life.
Well, yeah, it's still a moment you chase after and enjoyed again another 7 times, which is unbelievable.
Yeah, like I said, I was having a lot of fun and I was enjoying myself. And like I said, I was trying, each and every single year I was trying to get better. And I was challenging myself to be better and do better. And of course, I already knew the formula, so all I had to do is just do what I did the year before it. Say, you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got.
It ain't broke, don't fix it. Next question is, everyone has haters, even you, and that happens when you get as good as you are. People are going to be hating. How do you use those haters to your advantage?
I mean, just it's a very big compliment, and I just use it as motivation for the most part. Part of life, you're never going to have somebody, people that want to be satisfied or happy to share, good joy. It's part of life. Nothing to be concerned about. Like I said, I just use it as motivation. Kind of like makes my day sometimes.
Ain't gonna please everybody.
Exactly.
If they don't like you, that's their problem.
You got it.
So we've been seeing on your Instagram, which is at Mr. Olympia 08. That's MR Olympia 08.
No, at Ronnie Coleman 8.
Is it? Oh my God, I got the wrong one here. Well, thank you for clearing that up. I've been following the wrong Ronnie Coleman. There's haters and fakers out there.
Yeah.
Thank you for clearing that up. So you keep measuring your arms. You keep calling out Jay Cutler. You want for the 2016 Olympia? Is that what you're calling out for?
Yeah, I've always had a lot of fun on that Olympic stage, and I'm just kind of like looking for a reason to get back on that. So I figured, I used to challenge today. Maybe take me up on it and we get up there and, bring back those old days and have a little fun and, get people all excited about, me and Jay up on stage again. But like I said, it's always the greatest thing that, great part of my life for sure. I've always looked forward to doing it and I've always had a lot of fun doing it.
I'd love to see that. You two are two of the greatest who've ever competed. That would be a sight to see.
Yeah,
he's here too. He's here somewhere. He's gonna be on the stage a little bit later.
Yeah, maybe you ought to hit him on to it. Give him a little bit of encouragement so we can do this thing.
I'd like to see it. So last question. The Ronnie Coleman Signature Series has been growing tremendously over the past couple of years. I guess that's what happens when you only get 1 hour of rest a night. What do you have in store for everybody this year? What do you have that's in the works right now?
We've got about 15 products now, and we're working on a couple more right now. We're working on multivitamins, something that I take all the time. And come out with a new product, DAA and Actine, and some other things in the product line. So right now, those are the two that we're focused on really hard. They should be coming out within the next 3 to 4 weeks, and from there we just try to add to the line.
Well, those are all the questions I have. So, do you have anything to say as we wrap this up? What do you want to leave them with?
Well, I just like to thank each and everybody for their support, because they too have always highly motivated me and kept me going, with their encouragement and inspiration they provided. So I just want to thank everybody sincerely from the bottom of my heart for all their support. And I always support the sport of bodybuilding, and always coming out, to a cheer zone and make us better athletes. So thank y'all.